morning everyone. So I'm just going to be doing a wear test today. So I'm going to be doing the wear test of the XX Revolution stuff. So excuse the messiness on my hair, but I've been up for a little while, but just kind of trying to get myself ready for work. I work from home, so I don't do makeup normally for work, so but I thought it'd be a good day to kind of try out the my nose have gone very, very dry overnight. I've had like really bad hay fever. So I've just used the Midday Glow Boost Essence. Contains vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, just to give me a bit of a boost. And I'm going to use a little bit of moisturiser because my nose is very, very dry. I'm just going to go with some Nivea, just mainly around my nose to be honest, because it's really, really dry. That's my skin like moisturised and prepped. So let's go straight into it. I have wet I'm using my Juno microfiber brush. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand. I'm going to use 2.5 pumps again. I'm just going to go in with the sponge and just tap it on. Okay, so I've had to wipe some of it away because it was just too much. Okay, now let's go in with the concealer. Well, I used quite a bit yesterday, I'm going to try and use a bit less. I'm going to go in with my tape shape sponge. Put a little bit more on. Just in there. A bit of coffee. Oh, I'm using the wrong sponge. Actually, that kind of works a bit better. Yeah, this sponge soaks up less product, so it turns out that it works really, really well if you want like more full coverage. It's very, very nice. Okay, so I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier powder just under my eyes and on my eyelids. So I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera because obviously they're not the products I'm using, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done most of my face. I'm just going to quickly iron the brows are horrendous, ignore them, I will fix them later. I have to kind of get to work, so I need to kind of rush through this. So I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. That's the eyeliner done. Let's do some lipstick. Okay, so that's the lipstick done. Let's do some mascara quickly. I'm not going to put any false lashes because I've got to start a computer screen for the next few hours. Okay, so that's kind of what it looks like. I look a bit more with it. I'm just going to add another little layer of the eyeliner quickly onto the edges because it's kind of looking a bit watery around there. Okay, that's all I'm doing. So it's now yes, it's 9:26 AM. So I will check in with you every few hours when I remember, when I can. Oh, setting spray. The next update, hopefully I'll have like better hair. But yes, so So to stay tuned to see what happens. It's got like little glitter particles in that setting spray because I've got them all over my jumper, and I noticed it last night on my jumper as well. But the face looks pretty goddamn good, if I say so myself, so I will see you in a couple of hours. Hi guys, so my hair looks awful, so I do apologise. It is now 12:08, so the foundation's been on for a good nearly 3 hours, so it still looks okay. It's very shiny and it does look quite cakey. Like this would be the sort of makeup I would wear if I was going out on a night out or like to like an all-day event, that sort of thing. This wouldn't be the sort of foundation I would wear on an everyday basis just because it is quite heavy. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, but it looks heavy, if you know what I mean. So it does look very full coverage, very intense. It kind of has got a bit funny around my lip, but that's because I've got a little something there going on anyway. But under my eyes and stuff, it's like creased the normal amount that I would normally crease. I am getting older, so I have got a few creases. Ignore the brows, but it does look very, very shiny, and it does look a bit like around my nose and stuff. I've got dry skin, so it's not really fair on the foundation. But yeah, so that's kind of how it looks now. I've just been working, so I've had my headset on, which is why my hair's all like this. But I'll do another update for you in a few hours. Okay, bye. Hi. So it's now, what's the time now? I don't even know where my phone is. So again, my hair's still a mess because I've just finished work. It's now 2:30, so the makeup's been on for like 5 hours. And it's looking pretty awful around my nose area.
Hi!
So
Hi, Mommy!
Hi. So around my nose area, it's looking really bad. It's looking a little bit cakey around here. But especially the nose area, it's looking pretty shocking. The eyeliner is held up quite well. It's not like cracked or anything. But I just feel like I've got loads of makeup on. Well, I look like I've got loads of makeup on. I don't particularly feel like I have, but I look like I have. So I'm just going to try and pack this.
You're doing it. Have you finished work now?
Yes, I've just finished.
Mummy finished work. Yay. What are you doing? What video are you doing?
A wear test on my new foundation. So, I mean, it looks alright, but it is a bit cakey. From far away, it's okay.
Let me see.
It's just when you get to the up-close nitty-gritty.
I want to see. Oh, yeah, the nose.
But that's because my nose is dry. So my nose is a bit dry, so that's not really the foundation's fault. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a quick update. As I've finished, I'm going to go and grab some lunch now. The lipstick it still looks good. It's got a little bit like dry around in here. But it's still there. I've not eaten anything since I've put it on. I'm like really close, sorry. I've not eaten anything since I put it on, so I'm about to eat now, so I'll let you know how it kind of comes up. But Daddy, it's not like transfer proof or anything. It's quite good, but it's not. But it's been on for 5 hours, and I've had 3 cups of coffee, so it's not bad. So yeah, I'll come back in a couple of hours. So yeah, so I'll see you in a little bit. Hi, sorry I took my glasses off. So yes, I'm very, very oily. Not oily, just dewy. But it's yeah, it's gone a bit funny around my nose because where I've had my glasses on. So I'm just going in with like a dry blend. I haven't wet it. I mean, my nose looks horrendous because it's peeling, so ignore that bit. That's not the foundation's fault. That is the fault of hay fever, sadly. But I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't look bad. I mean, the foundation still looks pretty flawless and it's still all there. It actually looks a bit better now than it did earlier, to be fair. So, and I've just cooked and I've just been in the kitchen with the hot oven. My lipstick, it's pretty much there, isn't it? I mean, it has faded and I've literally just eaten. I had noodles, so greasy, and it's still on there. I mean, considering I've had it on since 9 this morning, not bad going. I'm just gonna try and moisturise my nose because it's so bad. Of all the days I had to get like a stupid crusty nose, today had to be it. The one day I'm doing something different for my channel. Look at that mess, made it look a bit better, but my highlight's still there. Yeah. I mean, the eyeliner is very much there. I'm hoping it's focused. But it's not like as bright as I'd hope it to be, but it hasn't like worn off or anything. So it still looks pretty decent. But yeah, so overall, I'm pretty pleased with it actually. I thought earlier I wasn't going to like it because it was so heavy, but I did come in here earlier with just a sponge and kind of pressed it all in again. And I do think if I probably set it, it would have been a bit nicer. But it's lasted amazing on my skin. Like, my skin still looks pretty flawless apart from my nose. So this is what it looks like so far. Oh, the time is now 6 o'clock. I mean, it didn't say it was long lasting or anything on the packaging. So yeah, I haven't retouched anything, I haven't put anything back on again. I've just literally pressed it all back in again with like a dryish sponge to kind of, and the shade is perfect, like for my skin tone, isn't it? It just kind of matches me up perfectly. So yeah, so I'll come back before I take it off. Anyway, I shall see you all in a little bit. Hi guys, so sorry, my face. So I've just had my glasses on, so it's all gone a bit, what's the word, petong. My face still looks okay. I mean, it's very shiny at this point now, so it's not looking absolutely amazing. But it's held up really well. My nose looks awful, but like I said before, that's not the foundation's fault. The concealer's held up well. I mean, it is really creased now. But then I have creases. I'm 34, so it's going to happen. The lipstick is still very much still a little bit on. So I'm quite impressed with that. It feels very comfortable actually. It's not that drying or anything. Around my lips it's got a bit like cakey. But then at this point, I haven't got my phone on me, but I've literally had it on, it's like 10:30. So I've had it on for like 13 hours. So it doesn't look bad considering I've had it on for this long. My hair's still the same as it was. I've been editing my brother's video. He's just started his own YouTube channel, it's a cooking channel. I'll link it down below if you want to go and check him out. Please do subscribe to him as well. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to go and take this off and go to bed because I'm absolutely shattered. So the impressions of the foundation, I do like it. It does last very, very well. And I think if I powdered it and tried to like bring it back to life, it would look a little bit better. But as it stands at the moment, I think it looks good and I would definitely wear it like on a long day out or something like that. I would probably not use this sponge though with that. I think this one, it doesn't soak as much product in as like a standard like sponge like the Real Techniques one. So I think because it doesn't soak as much in, there's a lot more product on the skin, so it makes it look a bit cakier and heavier. I think it looked a lot more cakey, well not cakey, but a little bit heavier than it did yesterday. I like a bit of cake, I'm not, you know, I don't mind it, I think it looks nice. My skin does still look good, and it's still around my lips, like my chin area is still fully covered. Like, considering I haven't set the rest of my face apart from my under eyes, it looks bloody good. So I'm super, super impressed with this foundation and the concealer actually. Was the oh, it's got the little X's here, I didn't even notice that. So, so cute. So yeah, super impressed with these two, would highly recommend them. Cannot wait to try for more from this collection. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit random, but it is what it is. This is the reality. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a huge big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye. Mwah.